If you've ever wondered why your childhood still affects you as an adult, why certain things feel heavier than they should, why you keep reacting the way that you do, then this is the space for you. You don't have to listen to me perfectly. You don't have to agree with everything that I'm about to say. I just invite you to be here. I didn't always want to talk about inner childhood work publicly because let's face it, it's a very sensitive topic, it's very uncomfortable, and it just hits so close to home every time you think about certain things that happened back then. There's something that's so raw and vulnerable about looking back at your childhood and realizing that you were the one who had to be strong too soon, always had to be responsible, always had to be emotionally regulated and aware. And that scared me for a very long time. And for a very long time, I tried to avoid it. In fact, the first time I heard about the phrase inner child work, I thought I'd have to dig up my past and relive all those painful memories and blame my parents. And that gave me a lot of anxiety, and I kept procrastinating. But much to my surprise, I understood and learned that inner childhood works is much about understanding the whys. And I started to question myself. Why did I react the way that I did? Why did I interact with people the way that I did? Why is it that I had certain patterns? And much to my surprise again, these weren't random flaws. They were learned behaviors, lessons I learned and kept from way back then. And I say kept because they kept me safe back then. They helped me to survive. They helped me to feel loved and accepted. And I brought them forward into my adult life, thinking that they would serve the same purpose, mind you, albeit unconsciously. But once I was able to understand the root of the whys, I was able to embark on my healing journey. And let me tell you, this journey has been very, very humbling. You see, a lot of times we talk about healing and we expect that it's going to be a linear process, but it never is. You have to be disciplined. I learned that I had to be disciplined. I learned that I had to trust myself. I had to forgive myself. I had to trust the timing, and I had to trust the process. There were many days when I took 2 steps forward and I felt happy. And there were other days when I felt like even though I took 2 steps forward, I took 10 steps back. And those days, of course, felt disappointing because I'm a human being, But at the end of the day, I had to trust myself and the process. And whilst going on this process, I realized that a lot of the questions that I had weren't about my adulthood. They were about my childhood and why I encountered the things that I did. I had to constantly learn how to forgive myself because my inner critic would not let me be great. There was always that voice that was telling me that I had to protect myself, but it wasn't doing me any good. In a nutshell, inner childhood works didn't suddenly help me to become a better person. No. Understanding the whys helped me to be kinder to myself. That was much needed. It helped me to quiet the critic voice that kept on meandering and rambling in my head. And let's face it, we all have that voice, that inner critic. We need to learn to forgive ourselves. Inner childhood works is important. It helps us to understand who we are as people. It can also help us to shift our identities. Once we understand the roots and we're able to shift said identity, then we can change the trajectory of our life. This channel isn't about perfection. It's not about pressure. It's about compassion. It's about healing. It's about reflection. It's about generating slow understanding so that you can move forward from a cycle that has kept you stuck. If you feel called to be here, then thank you. you are welcome. If not, it's okay. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.